I got a fun one for you today. I really enjoy this little game by ThinkFun. I'm a fan of ThinkFun. They create these puzzle slash games. And most of them you can play solo, just like this one. So you can play this solo or multiplayer. And I'll talk about that more in just a moment. So it comes with a whole bunch, like a big deck of these transparent cards. And yes, Swish is a basketball reference, right? Because you're trying to get these colored balls here into the little hoops. And the more cards you stack on top of each other, the more points you're going to get, or the more sets of those, right? So if you get a set of 2, that's 2 points. You get a set of 3 cards where they match, where all the balls are in the hoops, I'll give you a better example in just a moment. Let me read you the back of the box, put my spectacles on. Swish is a fun family game that improves your spatial IQ. Yes, because when the cards are laid out, you're going to put 16 cards, right? 4 rows of 4 on the table. And you're not allowed to pick the cards up and work them out, right? You have to do it visually, okay? Once you pick up the cards, let's say you see a good combo of 3 cards. Well, if you make a mistake, you're not going to get any points, right? And those cards get replaced because this whoa, I just spilled. Oh no, I just spilled all the cards. It comes with a huge deck of these transparent cards, and they're slippery, right? That's why they just dropped here. But I'll give you a better example. Anyway, it's a fun family game that improves your spatial IQ. Again, you can play solo or multiplayer. A Swish is created by layering 2 or more cards so every ball fits into a hoop of the same color. Right? So you're going to try to get that blue ball, put another card up here on top of this one where that ball is in a blue hoop, and hopefully a purple ball would be in that purple hoop there. If you do that, you'd get 2 points. Mentally, again, because you're not allowed to touch the cards once you place them you lay them out on the table. 16 cards, 4 rows of 4. So you have to mentally flip, rotate, and stack the transparent cards to make as many swishes as you can. And the more swishes you find, the more points you're going to score. And there's a little example there on the bottom, right? So you have that first card, which has got a blue hoop and a green ball. But then you find this second card, which has a green hoop, right? So if you lay that card on top of there, that green ball is going to go into that green hoop. And then you have this third card here, which places, look at this, that orange ball into the orange hoop and that blue ball into that original blue hoop, and that's your final result there. Swish. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool as a solo game. I enjoy it. Again, you're not supposed to touch the cards or anything, so it really does work your spatial IQ, your spatial reasoning. So for instance, let me give you an example, and it's hard to see because these are transparent, right? So you have this card here that has a purple hoop and a blue ball. Okay, so let's say within my sequence of cards on the table, I find this card. Well, that doesn't really help me very much because I got 2 purple hoops, I got an orange ball, a blue ball, but then I find this one here. Well, I could do this, right? I could flip that one and put that blue ball into that blue hoop, okay? But that doesn't give me any points because I have a blue ball up here that is ignored. So, let's say I grab this on the table. So now I can place this on top of here, and I got to do all this visually, right? So here I have 3 cards, but still not good points because I still have a blue ball here that's loose. But I did place that blue ball in the hoop, and I placed that blue ball in the hoop, right? So now, let's say I take this one, and that places this blue ball down here in the hoop. Wow, that's like 4 cards already. And then I have this here. Wait, let's see, I can do that. You see this card here? That places that blue ball in the corner there into that hoop. But I still have that orange ball. What am I going to do with that? Well, I suppose I can do this. Actually, I placed a card here that I probably wouldn't have picked. Maybe this one. Right? So let's say I have this set up here. Okay? Let me do this again so you can get a better idea. Because I spilled the cards earlier here. So you have this card. I see it on the table, so I pick this card up. And then I pick this other card up here because I can put that blue ball in the hoop there. Right? So that works for me, but still I have that orange ball. You know, what am I going to do with that? So let's say at this point I pick up this card here, which has an orange hoop, and I place that here. Now that places the orange ball in the hoop, and now I got a blue ball down here. And let's say then I pick up this card and do this to it. Oh, that's pretty cool, because now I got that blue ball in the hoop. And then I find this card. Look at this. Watch this. I place this on top, and now, kapow! I've scored a lot of points here, okay? I've scored a lot of points because I got every ball into every hoop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 points. But let me warn you, this is hard to do, getting 5 cards just by looking at the table. You get better, right, with experience as you play this game. Most of the time, you're going to be making little combos of 2 or 3 cards, something like this. Let me see if this will work. Maybe not. Maybe not, but whatever. I'd have to look at the right card here. Let me see if this could work. I got the cards all over the place here. Anyway, you get the idea, right? So you're gonna be you have 16 cards on the table. You're gonna be picking the cards to try to stack them where you have the balls into the hoops. If you stack 2 cards, which is fairly easy to do, you could usually visualize those there because it's only 2 cards. Bam! You get 2 points. If you can visualize 3 cards and make them all fit perfectly, then you get 3 points, and so on and so forth. So Swish is a pretty cool ThinkFun game that I enjoy playing. Sometimes you're going to put 16 cards out. Now, you're pretty much always going to be able to make some matches, okay? But if you find that you can't make any matches, then just take some more cards from the deck, because I can't show you all the cards because I dropped them on the ground here, but it's a thick stack of cards that you get. And if you see that you can't make any matches, then just go ahead and replace some of them, or just deal out another hand of 16 cards. But most of the time, you're gonna find matches, and that's the goal. You're supposed to, just by looking at them, be able to find the matches as described back here. So Swish, flip, rotate, and stack. I would add puzzle game to the title. Play it solo or play it with other people. When you play with other people, you have the 16 cards on the table, and you're going to take turns trying to find the matches. Now, every time, let's say it's my turn, and I can visually pick up 2 cards that match, okay? Well, those cards on the tableau get replaced, right, for the next player. And you play like that until, either you get a certain amount of points, or you run out of cards and see who has most points. There's some house rules that you can play with, but pretty cool. So if you like puzzle games, if you like spatial reasoning and developing your spatial IQ, go check it out. Swish.